A lot of other experts not only say it's a civil war, it may be one of the most brutal and violent civil wars of recent memory. You're there on the ground. Is this a civil war?
Well, what I can tell you, Wolf, for example, is right now as I'm speaking to you, there's a gun battle underway, the sound of machine gun fire in a neighbouring suburb. It's a Sunni area where it's known that Shia death squads, often in police uniforms, roam, and the locals band together to repel them. That could very well be going on as we're speaking to each other. Certainly in the rest of Iraq tonight, that's what communities are doing, banding together, using telephones and SMS and even blog sites to coordinate as death squads move in and they prepare their defences. The debate about whether there's a civil war is fueled either by the luxury of distance, those who aren't here living on the ground, or is fueled by the spin of those with a political agenda to deny its existence. The basic definition is a war by organised groups within a country. Some say it must be a battle over the political centre with at least 1,000 dead, involving neighbourhood on neighbourhood, militia-style combat, elements of ethnic cleansing, family on family, coordination and organisation. Well, Wolf, you can tick every box. We now have institutionalised death squads in police uniforms. You're having Sunni patients pulled out of Shia-controlled hospitals. You have neighbourhoods with fighting positions. You have districts engaged in mortar wars. One neighbourhood lobbing bombs on another neighbourhood and then retaliating. People carry dual identity cards, one Sunni, one Shia. Children dare not go to school for fear of crossing ethnic lines. Wolf, if this is not a civil war, then I don't want to see one when it comes.
Is it likely, based on what you see on the ground there, Michael, you've been there for more than 3 years, that the violence could even get worse?
Oh, I don't think that would be a difficult thing to imagine at all. Put it this way. When I would speak to some of the most senior members of the US military intelligence here in Iraq, when they were asked to define civil war, some time ago they would say that, well, we're not at civil war yet. This is largely an Al-Qaeda-led sectarian conflict. It requires Al-Qaeda to attack to provoke some kind of response from the Shia. They said it will not be civil war until it develops its own momentum, that the Shia attack unprovoked. Well, we passed that way back earlier this year, and US military intelligence themselves said at first we saw the Shia attacks were targeted against specific individuals. Now we see mass killings by the Shia, just like we've been seeing mass killings by the Sunnis. US military intelligence then said, well, it won't be civil war till we see the body politic, the general population being pulled apart. Well, Wolf, we've got that now. So really, it's easy to see, even by conservative military intelligence dynamics, that this thing has been rolling along and getting worse, and so far there is nothing to suggest that that won't continue to deteriorate.
Michael Ware reporting for us from Baghdad. Michael, thanks very much.
Thank you, Wolf.